Hey guys, Brandon here with Exotic Diecast, bringing you guys another review. This is over the last of the Craigslist cars. As you guys know, I've been reviewing some of the cars I got recently on Craigslist. This concludes it. This is, of course, the Hot Wheels 1/18 scale Ferrari F40, a very rare bird in real and model car form. You don't see too many of these. I've only seen one red 1/18 scale F40 before, and that belongs to my buddy who owns a awesome diecast Ferrari collection. Like I said, I need to make a video on his collection alone. It's pretty cool. But he had a silver one with like the anniversary little sticker on the side or whatever, but he really wanted red. He finally got one off of Craigslist, and then I got really jealous, and I've been looking on Craigslist ever since that happened, and finally one popped up and I got it for $40 along with $40 for this and all the other cars that I just reviewed. That includes the Pantera, the Diablo GTR, the 360 Modena, and the Carrera GT, and of course the F40, all in 1/18 scale, all for $40. Very, very awesome deal, and I'm very fortunate I found it. I mainly wanted to go just for the just for the F40, but I was fortunate and just got the other ones, and I was really glad I did, especially the red Carrera GT and also 360 Modena. Those were really cool. Anyway, if you guys haven't seen those reviews, check those out. But on with this one. This is a car that that shouldn't be so expensive as far as a model car, but they kind of get to that point to where they've appreciated enough because you just don't see too many of them. That's the thing. This thing has some age on it. This thing is a 1999. That's when this model car was made. That means it is 17 years old. With that said, it is not perfect. It's actually coming through very, very well on video, nice and glossy. In person, it's a little, satiny. I had to clean a lot of dust off of this thing. So it's not perfect. It's not too polished. A lot of watermarks or whatever else interior there. And then when I first got it, I got really upset because I opened the door and it fell off. Thankfully, it wasn't too hard to put back on. So the doors are actually working just fine. Thankfully, I almost had a heart attack when that first fell off, but it's all working fine. Just to go over all the moving parts, you have the front there. The rear engine opens up, and you can prop it up actually, like I'll show you right now. To prop the rear engine up, and we'll just kind of review it starting from the back anyway. So yeah, I'll just start here. The exhaust looks really cool. The 3 chrome exhaust, the mesh here, very realistic, and then the tail lights, very cool. I get some close-ups of that. And then this, obviously, the F40 spoiler, and it even says F40 on the right side and not the left side, making it very realistic. Awesome, kitchen table look to this wing. That's what makes the F40 stand alone from the other. So we open it up here, and as you might be able to see, I don't know, but the plastic here has some yellowish to it because it's so wilted with all the engine pieces here. So I haven't done this yet, but it shouldn't be too difficult. Oh yeah, there we go. That's how you prop that up. So you just, you open the engine, there's this little black piece here. It goes in this hole here. And then your engine is propped up. So you can display it nicely like that. And then, of course, the doors open up. And let's see, let's just open up this one. And then this is very cool. The engine opens up very, very close to the ground. So now you have a very, very cool display piece as it sits. I'll go ahead and zoom out just a bit. So yeah, very, very cool display piece. As you guys can see, a lot of dust on the tires here. You got a spare tire down here. We'll go ahead and get to all that later. Yeah, very, very cool. Kind of like an open buttress right here and here going from like the rear glass. So we're gonna go ahead and put this back down. Yeah, there we go. These arrow bits down here are kind of like the theme of this car. I'll go ahead and zoom back in. Like here, the 2 up here, yeah, those, what are those called, like the Nagoducts or whatever, the things that channel that air in there. Very, very cool, kind of the theme on this car. Yellow kind of tint on these wheels, because just kind of showing its age. I'm actually okay with it kind of showing age, kind of giving it an antique look to this piece. I like it a lot. These mirrors fold in and out, which I thought was kind of cool, kind of interesting to see that. We'll go ahead and talk about the side profile. Side profile is awesome, especially, like I said, with the engine, or with the front going downwards like that. All the aero bits, these right here, go down into the engine to cool off. You see the mesh through these pieces down here. You just kind of have to see it for yourself in person. I'll try to get some close-ups to do it justice, but they'll be kind of hard. But yeah, anyway, interior here, opening up the door. Very cool, very raw as well. Yeah, very, very 80s theme to the interior. So yeah, I'll get some close-ups of that. You see like the manual stick shift there. The steering works with this. The gauge is nice and chrome. It's very, very cool. Very raw look to it, just like the real car. Yeah, I'll try to get some close-ups of that. Open up this front here, and then you have the spare tire and all that, which is very cool. The radiator and all that. You could get this car for like $200 plus from Kyosho or whatever, and then you'll get the flip-up lights and all that. This is just a Hot Wheels, so it does not do that. Speaking of pricing, like I said, I got this for $40 with a bunch of other cars. I've seen these things go from anywhere from about $60 to like $150 being Hot Wheels, depending on the condition. Does it have the box? Yada yada, ever open. So yeah, considering that this car I could sell it for more than what I got all the cars for, that's great, but I wouldn't do that because I went there specifically for this car. I really, really want to have a 1/18 scale F40, so I'm really glad I have one now. Plus, I have the F50, the Enzo, and the LaFerrari, so it goes with those big four very well. I just need a 288 GTO, but I'm not too sure how motivated I am to track one of those down, and it probably won't be cheap. But anyway, that's pretty much it for this. I'm very glad I found one. I'll get some nice, pretty close-ups for this, so you guys can enjoy that. But yeah, if you guys can find yourselves a deal on a 1/18 scale F40, I would definitely recommend it. This thing feels really, really good. Aside from that door falling off before, that it got put back together very easily, thankfully, so now they're working just fine, as you guys have seen. So yeah, awesome display piece. Very rare to see this car. I've only seen a real F40, I think it was only like twice now, maybe 3 times. No, I think just twice. But the smaller car version, I've seen less of them. That's how rare it is. Awesome look to the F40. I am absolutely in love with it. And I'm never going to sell this one. I wouldn't even sell it now for $200 unless I was assured I could find another one. So yeah, if you guys can find your hands, get your hands on one of these, I would definitely recommend it. Anyway, that concludes the reviews for now. I'll bring you guys some more unboxing and reviews when I get some more cars. When it looks like on the horizon I might be getting some cool stuff. So you guys can guess on what that stuff's going to be. But yeah, looking at getting some cool stuff hopefully in the next couple months, so stay tuned for that. Anyway, I really, really appreciate you guys watching the last couple of reviews on all the Craigslist cars. That wraps it up for there, so stay tuned for the next stuff. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.